rules around how many people it had to be before it could be PR.
Yeah, I think you got to have at least, with $5 entry, you have to have at least 24 entries for your weekly to be PR eligible. And so
okay, Sparky versus Aquatics. So Sparky, I don't know a lot about, but I heard that a year or two ago he took Ally to Game 3 or something.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was hype. That was a hype set. I was commentating that. I remember that very clearly.
So Luigi versus Diddy. So usually Diddy starts to dominate a lot of matches quickly just by virtue of his speed, the banana, and his power. But Sparky, just from playing with him in doubles, Sparky's Luigi is very, very competent. He knows how to not get hit and how to get a lot of hits on you.
Yeah, I know a lot of Luigi's, or I'm sorry, a lot of Diddy Kongs are like probably less comfortable in this matchup than a lot of other matchups.
I suppose there's a lot of places where Luigi's frame data is better here. Aren't there?
Yeah, I mean, Luigi can win out a lot of situations up close, and I think it's just like Diddy is such a neutral-focused character, right? He's like very focused on just like winning out the small interactions and just getting like little bits of damage over and over and over. Luigi's kind of, instead of trying to play neutral with him, Luigi's kind of the type of character that just capitalizes on when he does get those opportunities. And he can kind of bring the game back. Additionally, Luigi, like, one of the ways that people really, really like to approach Luigi is, like, diagonally forward. Like, think of, like, a Sheik naring at your, or forward airing at your shield, or, like, a Zero Suit Samus naring at your shield, where they're coming down, like, diagonally forward. Diddy doesn't really have a move like that.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it. And I can see why people would do that to Luigi, because, I mean, so much of his movement and his attacks are so horizontal and vertical that the diagonal's kind of like a blind spot for him almost. But yeah, I mean, Diddy doesn't really have that.
I mean, he has, like, falling back air and he has falling forward air, but they're not quite, like, the same level of, like, I feel like he can't totally, like, convert off those moves like some other characters can.
Yes. So it seems like Luigi, he wants to get in quick, do lots of little bits of damage, and then go for a KO. He's not someone who does a bunch of damage on one hit. But I mean, Luigi's forward air, it can be frustrating for his opponent. I mean, because it's just bam, bam, it comes out so quick.
Yeah.
Quicker, I think, than fairs usually do.
Oh my gosh, was Sparky going for a misfire intentionally? That's bold. I respect that.
So here we are. So Luigi's down a little bit in the percent, but I don't think he's out of it yet by any means.
Not quite. Oh! That's big. Yeah, jump away, gonna go to ledge. Aquatics forced to regrab now, and he is gonna, yeah, he tried to go high, and I think Sparky, like, threw him off a little bit. Oh! Good catch. Diddy's forward air is really strong.
It's the misfire saved his. Wow.
This is so close.
I would not predict this one.
Oh, good catch.
And that was an up tilt, not an up smash.
No, that was an up smash. He did it out of the dash. He was, like, sliding around, which made it kind of hard to tell, but he made sure that he was facing the other way, so he came out really fast. Because up smash starts in the back.
I mean, both of them were just executing so quickly.
Yeah, it was definitely excellently played there at the end from Sparky. That was really close, though. I almost thought that back air Aquatic got out of shield did it, because Diddy's back air is so strong. And in addition to being, like, really fast and safe, it's like one of his best moves. But I digress.
So Aquatics going back to his main here, I see.
Oh, yeah.
So it's funny because Luigi is a character who is easy to play sluggishly if you're not really being careful, but Sparky, he makes him into a really quick character.
Yeah, Luigi's just got a Luigi's the type of character who kind of has to stay grounded, and he has to, like, make the most of any opportunity he gets. And that's kind of how Sparky plays. Because you're, like, a character who has to stay on the ground, and you're, like, your neutral is a little limited compared to, say, other top tiers.
It's like you may as well go as fast as you can along the ground.
Yeah,
right?
you're like, it's likely that he has to kind of try to learn these dash mix-ups and things to at least, like, you know, make it so he's more likely to get those grab opportunities.
So excellent KO from Aquatics there. I mean, getting Luigi knocked out that far and at that low of a height that if he didn't have the misfire, he wasn't coming back.
Oh, yeah. Oh. All right, good catch. Aquatics without his jump decides to go high and then low. Or not low, but like, it was an interesting decision, but it worked out and I like it.
So, when Sparky does get in the air, he's mostly trying to read from the air. It seems. And in fact, I see a lot of reading in general from him. Most of his up smashes are reads.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that nice up tilt to up air combo from Fox. Wow.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if that forward air put him in the blast zone, because he kind of like sticks his leg out a little bit and he died the minute he did it. Apologies for that static, is my bad. But yeah, that was a little bit more convincing from Aquatics, a little bit more familiarized with Fox.
So here we are at the 1-1. I mean, Aquatics seemed very comfortable in that matchup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at least more so than with Diddy.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm done playing around. Okay, so yeah, this time it'll be interesting to see who do we think will take it out. I mean, Aquatics almost dominated last time.
Oh yeah.
But now Sparky knows what to expect, and I get the impression he's probably a very adaptable player.
Yep. And Sparky is taking it to FD this time.
So he can stay along the ground.
Right. Despite the meme, a lot of characters really like taking Fox to FD because he doesn't have those platforms that he can just juggle you forever on with his up air.
True, and I do see that even here, though, that juggling is part of what Sparky is, or what Aquatics is using.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fox up air is always threatening, but at least on Battlefield, like, there are situations where Fox can, like, up tilt, up air, and then like land on the Battlefield platform, and now he's starting his combos like from even higher up, and he can like use the platforms to extend them, kill you off the top. You have to deal with less of it here, and oh my gosh, that was brave.
I mean, Sparky did have a nice recovery using the Cyclone, but he's just having trouble gaining any ground here.
Yeah. And it's like we were saying earlier, like Sparky's doing a lot of dashing along the ground to kind of mix up his movement, catch these grabs. Well, during the initial frames of your dash, like the initial dash animation before you start going into a run, you can't shield. And Aquatic caught him on that because he's like initiating that animation so often.
Well, that, and I mean, speed, both ground and air, I mean, is part of what is just Fox's thing, too. So, I mean, Luigi might be slightly outclassed in that territory by Fox.
Yeah, Luigi's main advantage in this matchup, he has two. One, Fox is really, really comboable. Oh my gosh, that was very convincing from Aquatics. I was gonna say Fox is very comboable and he's very easy to edgeguard for Luigi, and Sparky just wasn't finding those opportunities, especially game 2. Aquatics was just playing